Alright guys, welcome back to more Madden 23, and so in the last video, I went ahead and made a face of the franchise QB. We went to the Colts, and I also told you guys that I was thinking about doing a rebuild with my favorite team, the Seattle Seahawks, and I got my DK Metcalf jersey on, and that's exactly what we're doing in this one. I will wear this jersey every single one of these rebuild videos, and just letting you guys know, I got this DK jersey back in his rookie season in 2019 for Christmas. I was high on him then. We just signed him to a 3-year extension as well. We're building around him, and I'm excited about that. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. So for those of you guys wondering what a rebuild type video is when you have a team that's not too great, you go ahead and you take them and you try and make them good again or better than what they were. And so when your team is in this category, that means they're not too good. And the Seahawks are obviously at that point right now. We traded Russell Wilson in the offseason to the Broncos. And you know what? People were asking me like if I was sad and stuff, and obviously I was. I love Russell, but I think it was time to move on. We really were just getting stuck in the wild card and divisional round every single year. We were getting him weapons and stuff, and nothing was changing. So you know what? I'm happy for him, and we obviously got a lot of work to do with just Geno Smith and Drew Lock. Even though I think Drew Lock will do better than people think, I really do. But honestly, I want the Seahawks to go 0-17. I want to try and get Stroud or Young in the next year's draft, and then just go from there, see what we can do. So, well, obviously, what we got to do, we got to get this set it up, and I'm going to be doing the Seahawks, obviously, and that's my favorite team, so it's set on that. Let's go with them. Got Jamal Adams and DK, our top guys, and we can go ahead and customize our coach. We're going to stay in the coach role. We'll do staff builder, and I think we are good to edit now. Yes, so obviously I'm not going to go with that body type. I think we're a little bit thinner than that. We'll keep our name and stuff. Skin tone I'm not going to touch. Face, you know what? We'll just keep face number 1. I like the hat, and I think let's go ahead and let's go with the Nike Modern 2. I like that pullover, and I think we're good to go. We'll stick with the playbook that we have, Coach Pete Carroll, and let's go ahead and get this thing started. And that face looks nothing like the guy I just did. He has no facial hair. What? Okay, I'm confused. Either which way, let's just go ahead and move on. So in terms of the settings for this franchise, I'm going to start out on All Pro. That's what I did in Face of the Franchise as well, just because I haven't played Madden a ton in the past 2 years. So get back in the groove of things, and eventually we'll probably move to All Madden. And everything else here, we're not really going to change. We're just going to keep everything the same. We'll put the time at 15 minutes, I believe, and then put accelerated clock on, and then also bring the play clock to 25, and that's going to be all we really touch today. If I change something down the road, I'll let you guys know. And so for this first rebuild video, we're not going to be doing too much. I'm going to go over the roster with you guys, but I will also be trading one of my players. I will be making a trade. I already know who it will be. You guys will see that shortly. Then after that, I'm pretty much going to sim preseason. I might play a game or two off camera just to get comfortable and stuff. But then in the next video, we should be right in week 1 and ready to get some gameplay. We're probably going to do the moments feature with all of our games, at least in this season. And honestly, the goal for this team this year is just to lose as many games as possible and get a top quarterback next year, which is exactly what I want to do in real life. If we can go 0-17 in real life, I'll take a season like that. If we can get Stroud or Young and then go from there. If we win a game or two, cool. But if not, I'm totally down for it this season. I have zero expectation. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our current roster before we make any adjustments or any trades. And so it's kind of weird seeing the Seahawks in the 70s overall range. They're normally low 80s, mid 80s the past decade or so with Russell Wilson, and now he's gone. It's weird seeing him in Bronco, orange, and blue, but I'm happy for him. And let's go ahead and start with DK. So obviously, DK is who we're building around. We just signed the 3-year extension in real life, and I have his jersey on right now. So he's going to be our main guy. Obviously, we have Lockett over there. We'll get to him in a second. Eskridge, and then Hart, and then at fullback, we got Ballore. QB, we got Locke, Geno Smith, and Eason. We're going to stick with Locke this season. I think he will do better in real life, like I said, than people are thinking. Penny had an awesome end of the season last year. His main thing with him is injuries. If he can stay healthy in real life, he'll be an absolute monster, I feel. And then Kenneth Walker, what an absolute pick. When they drafted him in real life, I was like, that's actually a really good pick. And people were like, no, that's terrible. They already have Chris Carson and Penny. Well, both of those guys are injury prone. And then Chris Carson had a neck injury. I wasn't sure if he would ever come back. And sure enough, he's never coming back. He's done. So Kenneth Walker, that was a great pick. We got DJ Dallas and Homer. And then we also got Lockett over here, 90 overall. He's a little bit older. We're not going to be building around him. I might move off of him in a year or two in this franchise. We'll see what we do. Marquise Goodwin was a great pickup, in my opinion, in real life. I like him, very speedy. And then we got Swain. And then at left tackle, we got Cross, Guard, Lewis, Blythe at center, Jackson, good pickup from the Raiders at right guard. I like that. Lucas at right tackle, and then Fant. I do like that we got him in that trade. I don't think he's what everyone thought he would be out of the draft, but he is pretty decent and will definitely help. So obviously the main thing we need help at is right tackle. I feel like center as well. Cross, it'll be interesting how he does in real life as well. So for the defense, we'll start out strong safety with Jamal Adams, our best player in terms of overall, but really I feel like we got fleeced by the Jets because he has not panned out in terms of injuries and just not really performed at a level that I feel like what we gave up is worth. But we got Neal behind him. Left outside linebacker, we got Nwosu and Robinson. Middle linebacker, we got Brooks. It's going to be a huge season for him with us losing Bobby Wagner to the Rams, going to one of our division rivals. That'll be interesting seeing him play for them. But he's going to be our team captain, our main guy this year. And then we got Barton behind him. I like Barton as well. He's decent. And then at right outside linebacker, we got Taylor and Mafe. And then heading over to free safety, a guy I like a lot, Diggs. He sets the tone. And then we got Blair behind him. And then at the cornerback spot, we got Sidney Jones and Brown. And then over here, we got Burns and Kobe Bryant from UC, which I go to UC as well. I'm excited to see how he does. I think he's going to be pretty decent. He's pretty speedy. And then left end, we got Harris and Collier. And then at tackle, we got Monet. Other tackle, we got Woods. And then we got Puna Ford and Jefferson at right end. So obviously, our weakness right here is definitely D tackle with Monet. I like him in real life. He's okay. Obviously, his ratings are pretty darn low. And then special teams, let's just go ahead and cover that real quick. We got Dixon, who is going to be an MVP in real life for us because we're going to be putting the ball a ton. And he's one of the best punters, if not the best punter in the league. And then we got Myers as a kicker. I mean, he's okay. I mean, it is what it is. So that's pretty much it in terms of the roster. I don't think there's anything else to really cover. And I think now it's time to go ahead and make the trade. And you guys can, I guess, make guesses before it happens. Who do you guys think it's going to be? All right, let's go ahead and make this trade. And I'll give you guys a hint. It's one of our best players we have right now. And you're probably like, Jay, why are you doing that? Why would you do that when you don't have a lot of good players and Russell Wilson's gone? Well, there's a reason behind it. And it's going to be the player that just popped up, number 1, Jamal Adams. Obviously, I know he is tied for the highest overall on the team. But the thing is, he's only making, I think, 9 or 10 million this season. And then his contract goes up to 20-something million in 2023. So in this game, I want to get rid of him, even though it's going to be hard to get rid of him in real life. There's like not a lot of trade value for him in real life, in my opinion, with his injury history and stuff, and he hasn't performed. So I don't see this happen in real life, but since it's a video game and it's Madden, we're going to be trading him away. And also, I want you guys the draft picks real quick. So we're trying to get draft picks. We have lots of them in 2023. We have 2 first rounds, 2 second rounds, and then we have 2 fifth rounds. And then we have all of our picks in 2024. And we're going to try and get some more draft picks. We are really trying to rebuild. We're going all in on the rebuild strat right here. And let's go ahead and look at the offers we are getting. And I already went through these offers. Obviously, we got some cool offers in terms of draft picks from the Bears and stuff like that. But don't really looking, not really looking for any quarterbacks. I'm looking for a D tackle or O lineman. So let's go ahead and show you guys who we're going to choose in terms of the offers that we got. We're going to go with the Jets. So we're trading Jamal Adams back to the Jets. That would never happen in real life. And it's kind of funny that they're offering Williams, who is still on his rookie deal, a great young defensive tackle, and then a 2023 third round pick and 5th round pick, which I want to go all in this draft next year and be good next year, like in 2023 in this game. So the fact that they're willing to take Jamal Adams back for Quinnen Williams to give draft picks, it's just funny, the Madden logic. That would never happen in real life. It's not even remotely possible. Like, no one would even think that, but we're going to go ahead and make that trade. And I know that we're going to get a little bit worse at strong safety, but I could care less. So there we go. We got Quinnen Williams in a 3rd round and 5th round pick in next year's draft with the Jets. We just sent Jamal back to the Jets. We said, get out of here. You had fun. And I like Jamal Adams, but he's just been injured and stuff. So that's the trade we're making today. And let's go ahead and adjust the lineup real quick. I believe the game already put Williams in at the starting D tackle spot, but there's another move I'm going to make in terms of the strong safety position. And I just want to show you guys the defense now with Williams. And so he's at the starting D tackle spot. Yes, we got Woods at the other spot. And then our starting strong safety now is Neal. And what we're going to be doing actually is we're going to move Blair, who is a free safety normally, into the starting spot at strong safety, see how he does. And in terms of that trade, like I said, that would never happen in real life, guys. They would never get Jamal Adams back in a trade and give up a 3rd, a 5th, and one of the young stars, Quinnen Williams, who's still on his rookie deal and has 2 years left, take on a guy that's going to be making $20 million in 2023 in Jamal Adams. So that's Madden logic for you. It would never happen. I just thought it was ironic that the team that I accept a trade from for Jamal Adams is the Jets, and they give me a D tackle, which we needed, and then some draft picks and stuff, and we're not going to be paying Jamal Adams all that money next year. So that's just hilarious to me, and that's going to be pretty much it for the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and then with that said, I'll see you guys next time.